Don't know if this is going to work or not, but we have a dark mofo down here in Hobart at the moment. Most of the buildings in Hobart are covered. They've got red lights on them at night time. That building there is part of the museum, which takes a whole block. The building I'm standing out in front of is the Maritime Museum, which I'll show you a bit later on. So let's go for a walk. Oh, I've missed the lights. Let's go for a walk over to the wharf. And I'll see you when I get over there. Right, the building you're looking at there, that was the stores building. And sorry about the movement, but it's damn cold in Hobart at the moment. It's actually being built. That was built, well, what I could work out is online there's a older building behind it. Now, most of our buildings in Hobart, the older ones, were built from prisoners from Port Arthur. The material they used for the bricks was very, very porous. So if strong winds and sea salts and all that would make the bricks corrode pretty quick. This building was built to stop the other building from the bond store from being washed or eroded away with the terrible weather, because Hobart can get some terrible weather. And this is where some of the yachts tie up when we've got the Sydney to Hobart yacht race in, which usually comes in. They start around Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas, and then they sail down and try and get who's comes in first wins the trophy, I think it is, and points and all that sort of thing. Now, I'm going to walk over to them a bit better, but it's not showing all that well on the on the thing because I'm using my iPad at the moment. They are a bright red. Now I'm going to walk over to them and show you them a bit closer. But yes, their cross is upside down. There's a thing going around where there's about 700 people have signed up for them to ask to be taken down. That's Dark Mofo. It's actually run by the guy who owns Mona. Now, Mona is a museum of modern art. And this is where I think these crosses are coming from. It's supposed to be modern art. If it's modern art, it's funny art to me because art is art to me, but I'm not an arty person. Yeah, these are about 20 metres high up in the sky. They're on a metal base. I drove past them one day while they were putting them together, and there's a lot of work involved in them actually being put up. I don't think they'll have them again next year. They try and have everything different every year. This is Muir's. It's a nice restaurant. Upstairs is Silver Service. Downstairs is like your, walk in, get a number, and your meal's cooked. your fish and chips and all that sort of thing. Because Muir's is a fishing company, they've got their own boats that go out and do their own fishing. Excuse me. Right, I've just had a sneezing fit. I don't know where it's come from. Yeah, I think that's a really nice photo actually. If I took it as a photo, the cross is upside down, the cross is dropped the right way. Yeah, it's nice and calm. There's not a breath of wind here at the moment. Yeah, so there's a lot more of things happening while mofo's on. We've got a nude swim coming up, but that won't be me. No, I prefer my nice warm clothes. Actually, here's one of the bases that the cross is on. As you can see, it's just not a easy construction. And I'm tilting the iPad back a fair way. And there we are. And there's another one over there. And there's one behind me as well. So yeah, it's they've got a bit of everything on, but they're centering everything on dark mofo, on the dark side. But yeah, I might take some night shots while I'm here. It's beautiful. Never seen it. Haven't been out like this before. Okay, right. I'll go over to the museum on the other side, and we'll have a look around there. Okay, now I'm back over near the museum again, and I'm walking up to the sandstone building. Once again, I apologise for the jarring. If I had my video cameras, if the person stole my cameras, I'm not happy, but I just have to do with what I've got. Now the museum would be closed, by the way, so I wouldn't be able to get in anywhere near it. But yeah, this building was built to protect the other building apparently, and an ambulance has just gone past. Yeah, so as I said, this museum, it takes a whole city block, and it's free to get in. So if you ever come to Tassie for a holiday, you can come to the museum. It's free to get in. We've got something on, I don't know what it is. I don't know what language that is. But this is no, you can't see it. I'll have to come back in at daylight and show you. Because it's the bond store that I was going to show you. I don't know if you can read that. Okay. because you can't, like, it's too dark, you can't see anything. I'll have to come back in the daylight and do it. That is the city hall, so the other one was the town hall. Right, I always get them confused. Now, that what I was going to show you was the powdered magazine. That's where it's to keep all the dynamite and bullets and all that sort of thing. This building here used to be for holding all the food for the colony. And it's now part of the museum, of course. But yeah, that's where you used to be able to come and get your food and all your seeds and everything like that. As I've said, we keep a lot of our old buildings, and we're lucky that we've got, because a lot of the cities are demolishing their old buildings and not keeping the heritage, which is sad to see. This used to be the entrance to the museum. And they got a sculpture of I don't know what it is, I can't tell. Looks like it's half dinosaur or half, I don't know. But yeah. But that used to be the entrance, and now they moved it around a bit further. And this is another part, this is an older part, sorry, just remembered. This is an old part of the museum as well. I'm not quite sure what it was used for in the heyday, but yeah. What I'll do is I'll go over to the other side of the road, and I will show you from that side of the road. Okay, I'm on the other side of the road now, and there's the building lit up. It looks a bit ghostly, actually, like what we used to do when we were kids with torches. And I'll keep on scanning down, or going down, and there's the bond store where they used to get the food and seed from. Now, if you want to know which street I'm in Macquarie Street, named after Lieutenant Macquarie. And as I was walked across, I noticed on the street sign up here, it had the City Hall 2 minutes away. There we are, Macquarie Street in Hobart. 2 minutes away down that way, down to the building. Now, I'm going to try, I don't know how well I'm going to go, but that building right down the end there, right, couldn't find the camera. That building there, where my fingernail is, that's a part of the old gasworks site. That we used to. That was also the power station for the trams we used to have. So this is Argyle Street. That was where the paper used to be printed, but before that it was a motor car dealership. So that building's had a checkered life, and it's now been turned into little restaurants and coffee shops and all that sort of thing. Well, there's not really much more I can actually show because it's cold and I need to head on home because I have to be up early. Yeah, I'll see if I get any more chance of getting any more photos, I'll take some and yeah, I'll put them on, but we'll see how we go. Okay, catch you later. Bye. Okay, this is a couple of days after I did that night video of the crosses, and it's such a nice day. It's just a nice day around Hobart. I thought I might actually show you what they look like in the daylight hours and show you a bit of the Wharf of Hobart as well. There's a slight little breeze, not like when I did the video there was no wind at all. Right, now that head is known as Mawson's Pavilion. That was actually a wharf shed cut down in half the size. It was actually ended up being a lot longer. These long tall things though are the things that were glowing red. Everything glows red around here at the moment because of dark mofo. Everything's centered on red, but here is the big reveal. They are absolutely enormous. I am backing back. I'm back at the road, and yeah, I can't even get it in the lens, in the tablet properly. And I said the bases were pretty big. Yeah, they're big. They're, how can I say it? They're probably about maybe 3.5 car wide from one side to the other. Big massive concrete, steel structure. Up to a big massive cross that is upside down. Now, there's another two along there. You probably can't see them as yet. Probably can now. Yeah, I'd say this would be strange for some of you guys that I can actually walk around on our wharf area. A lot of people can't do that in their local towns because of security sort of reasons. Now this bridge, it actually tilts back. There's a big massive counterweight up there. That's how the boats get in. That's what they used to use to unload an old steam crane, because there's railway line tracks all through here, but they don't use them anymore. There you are. There's that far one. That's the one I took a photo of, and this further one in the foreground is the one I'd actually videoed from top to bottom. They are absolutely enormous, and there's 3 of them, I think. Yeah, I think there's 3 of them. So yeah, okay. I hope you enjoyed the video, and just to let you know a bit about myself, that I hope what I'm going to say won't turn you off. I am transgender. I was born in 1962. As you can probably work out, most stating the obvious, I live in Hobart, the most southernest city in Australia. If you look at a map of Australia, we're that little weeny island down the bottom. We usually get left off the map. This is called Mona, our Winterfest, and I can't read and write all that well, so if you send me things like suggestions and comments, it may take me a while to get back to you. But yeah, I'm just enjoying life in this beautiful place called Hobart, and this is where all the fishing boats tie up. Normally over there is the police boat, but that's out. I wonder where that is. I don't know. Probably doing for illegal fishing or something, or searching for someone. Okay, there's Muirs in the daylight. It's a pretty big place. There's the old Marine War building. That building in the distance is called Elizabeth Street Pier. That was a wharf, and now it's turned into accommodation at top and function centres downstairs. That ship you can see in the distance, the blue and green, white, that's the CSIRO. They go out and do researching of the sea bottom. This here is accommodation as well, and it was a wharf shed, and they demolished it down to the concrete slab and rebuilt that instead on top of it, because apparently the building wasn't suitable. The buildings I'm going to quickly show you now is the old IXL jam factory buildings. Yeah, we've got a lot of our old buildings still. We like to hang on to our history, not like some other places who like to demolish it all. So that's about as much as I can show you. So please subscribe and press the like button. A lot of people are saying that, and also ring that bell, because if I put another post on, another video, you wouldn't get notified. Okay, sorry about it's been taking so long. I think it's about 3 months since my last one, which I think was a garbage. I know the oldest church in Hobart, or the first church in Hobart, and yeah, hopefully I can do some more soon. Because I had my car stolen, which had all my camera gear in it, and my new attraction, which was I just recently purchased a drone, which I'm paying off, and now I've got to get another one through insurance. So yeah, okay, I love you all, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.